Hey, how's it going, guys? Jack and Matt here with the Toasty Bros, and today we're excited to bring you a $750 gaming setup using the Ryzen 3100.
And it's all put together, so we're going to dive into talking about this. But first, a word from today's sponsor. Today's video is brought to you by GVGMall, an online marketplace to gain access to some really awesome discounted game keys, and more specifically, Windows 10 licenses.
And if you're interested, use the link down below and buy the Windows 10 Pro activation using our code TB20 to get 20% off.
All you have to do to activate Windows 10 license is buy the key by using code TB20 and then throw the Windows 10 key into your Windows 10 activation on the system you wish to install it in, and boom, you have activated Windows 10 and you no longer have to look at that horrible watermark in the bottom right corner.
So thanks again to GVGMall for sponsoring this video.
Let's get right into the video, shall we?
So as you guys know, we often do these full streaming or gaming setups on our channel. This one is a full gaming setup, which means it has all the peripherals and of course the PC that you need to just literally put it together and start gaming.
And we did a full video on this PC, which we'll talk about in just a second when we go over each individual part of this setup, but it's actually a really awesome value PC. And this PC costs around $500, so the peripherals are roughly $250 in value. So be sure to check the links in the description down below if you're interested. They are affiliate links and they do help us out if you do purchase the stuff in this video. So how about we go and talk about that stuff in particular and how it makes.
So as Matt pointed out, this PC came in at about $500 if you want to check that video out. Links will be in the description down below or in the eye in the top right corner. But this is using the all-new Ryzen 3100, which is a very, very awesome processor for the money. So Ryzen 3100, an ASRock B450M motherboard, 500 gig Crucial NVMe SSD, a Gigabyte 1650 Super, Thermaltake Smart 500, which are awesome power supplies, one of the few you can still get right now. Up here, RGB fans, and a deep cooled Matrix 30 case with an RGB strip. So plenty of RGB, plenty of bling. It really screams gamer. Yes, I said it screams gamer. And honestly, for the amount of money that you can spend on it right now, being around $500, give or take, just with everything going on, it is one of the best PCs that you can build brand new right now. So use the links in the description down below. They're affiliate links. They do help us out.
All right, guys, for the monitor, because a setup is not complete without a monitor, we have this Scepter C24 monitor. It is a 24-inch, 144Hz monitor that is available on Amazon right now for, get this, $159, which is a very good price for a 144Hz monitor, especially with everything going on right now. Availability is really limited on things like monitors and peripherals and pretty much any PC component right now, so do bear with us if there is some issues getting a hold of all the parts that are in this video. Now for a gaming setup, we went with a single monitor. Of course, you could opt for a second monitor if you wanted to. So this right here is the main layer of peripherals. This keyboard is an Aki 10 keyless mechanical keyboard. It comes with blue switches, specifically Automu blue switches. These Automu blue switches are, well, clicky, so if you do like clicky, this is a good keyboard for you. And it is 10 kilos, which is a very popular form factor for most people getting mechanical keyboards nowadays to save on desk space. This was a keyboard that we featured in our top 5 keyboards under $40 video. If you hit the eye in the top right corner, you can check that video out. But that video showcased a ton of different keyboards. So if this one doesn't suit your fancy, you can check that video out and we will have some other options for you. And what we have right here is an awesome mouse from Tilted Nation, a new company in the peripheral space. This is a $20 gaming mouse that honestly performs like a higher end gaming mouse. It is a very well built mouse. It has nice RGB, which of course you gotta have RGB with your gaming setup in 2020. And again, it's only $20. And for a budget setup like this, that is a great price. And this keyboard and mouse are all housed on this beautiful Tilted Nation mouse mat that has this retro wave vibe to it. You can buy multiple versions of this mouse mat on their Amazon page, which again, links in the description down below, but it's a decent mouse mat and it comes in at around $15, which is a really awesome price for a mouse mat. And lastly, our good friends over at Corsair sent us over the HS60. Now we've showcased this in many different setups on the channel, but it is a very comfortable headset that has a microphone you can attach to it, but in this gaming setup, we're most certainly just gonna be testing the headphone capabilities, not really the microphone capabilities, but it is detachable, so you can use it as a headset or as a gaming headset. And it actually sounds really good. It packs a lot of punch in the bass department and is a really awesome value on the market right now. So this whole setup, $750, I think it's a pretty awesome value. How about we go ahead and play a couple games and show you how it works.
All right, guys, this is CSGO. We are on maximum settings, very high, 1920 by 1080 with the 144 hertz refresh rate on. And as you can see, we are definitely getting the 144 hertz. Now, if you're wondering what these little spikes are, this internet is like awful. So I'm surprised I'm even killing people. But because of that, it's gonna look like we're getting game lag, but I promise we're not. The game's running very smooth. We're just getting some really bad network interference right now. So just ignore the skippiness.
And for those wondering why we're not wearing the headphones, we wanted you all to be able to hear game audio. So, you know, these headphones are great. Highly recommend them. But for the sake of the viewers, you know, you guys got to actually hear the game audio to enjoy it.
But yeah, this Ryzen processor is, as many benchmarks show, it's extremely impressive what it can do. Where's he at? Where's he at?
1,000 directions.
Dude, I know, and I didn't even die.
Ooh, with the lag. Oh, with the lag.
But anyways, you know, besides what's going on in this game, the 3100 is extremely impressive. The fact that it's a 4-core 8-thread, just like the 3400G, yet it just completely passes that processor up, which is really awesome. But overall, I'm very, very impressed. I mean, this is CSGO, so it's an easier game to run, but the fact that we're easily hitting, like honestly, you could even get something crazy like 240 hertz and lower the settings a little bit if you really wanted to. I don't really recommend it with a $500 PC, but it's crazy to think that a $500 PC is actually capable of that for competitive style games like this. So let's go ahead and test out the next game.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next game we're going to be testing is Call of Duty, more specifically Warzone. We're going to dive into a real match here real quick. I don't know how long I'm actually going to survive, but we're going to give it a shot. We're running on like normal high settings on this 1080p 144Hz monitor, so we'll see how well of a gamer I am. All right, guys, we are getting ready to drop in, try to kill some people and see how this goes. Probably get sent directly to the gulag, but when we benchmarked this PC, we were experiencing around like 80 to 90-ish FPS on like high normal settings, which is very impressive for Warzone. It's not really a greatly optimized game, and it does show with the MSI Afterburner overlay up here that the GPU is definitely the bottleneck. And in our benchmarking with this CPU, we did notice you could go up to like a 5600 XT 2060 Super if you wanted to and get even more performance. So this is definitely a very upgradable system. So we're gonna dive here. I have no idea why I wanna go there, but I'm just gonna go there. Yeah, so we're running around right now. As you can tell, the RAM usage is really high. Warzone definitely uses a lot of RAM. We're using like 12 gigs of RAM on this 16 gig RAM system. That just goes to show you, if you wanna play a lot of AAA titles, guys, 16 gigs of RAM is getting close to being the standard nowadays. Sky test, 140 FPS. Ooh. Perfect sky.
You got that 144 hertz.
That's exactly. Yeah, you probably want to run on like lower settings if you want to hit exactly 144, but I mean, that's kind of be expected with a $500 PC. I'm hearing gunshots, but I have no idea where they're coming from because of the speakers. But yeah, guys, I mean, performance is pretty solid. It doesn't help you win games if you suck already. So, I mean, that's a thing, but we don't lose in the gulag.
Who the hell has a gun in the gulags, though? Not a very good prison.
Yeah, we don't lose in the gulag, boys.
He's going back.
I'm going back in, boys. But yeah, guys, this is more than playable. It cannot complain whatsoever. I see gunshots going on in here. This is a bad idea, but I'm just going in with my pistol.
Heard you wouldn't drop on his head and snap his neck.
Ah, no! I tried so hard.
Do you go back to the gulag again, or is that
no,
it?
That's it. I'm done. I'm done.
He plays 79th. That's better than 109th.
But yeah, there you go. Warzone's more than playable in this setup. For $750, can't complain. Let's test one more game real quick.
All right, guys, this is Tom Clancy Rainbow Six Siege, and we're running actually on ultra settings. Like, this thing is maxed out, and look at that. We're actually getting very close to the 144 FPS that we need to get the 144 hertz. Very fluid looking. Obviously, when you're actually playing a larger game, you might get a little bit less than this, but this benchmark does do really well to kind of show how explosions and everything can lower the FPS. However, this PC is no slouch, so of course it's going to overpower all of that and manage to get over 144 FPS at times.
So as the benchmark is rounding out here, we're gonna see, well, it did really well, and this is a really awesome setup for playing a majority of esports titles. You can play AAA titles too as well. If you wanna see the full benchmark video of the $500 PC, you can get a taste of that. But overall, I mean, this setup is really awesome for the money, kind of crazy what you can get for $750 nowadays.
And look at that, average of over 144 FPS. That's what we're looking for.
So how about we go ahead and wrap this video up real quick.
So as you guys can see, this PC actually for competitive gaming works really well. For $500 in the PC side of things, works amazing. Don't forget, if you want to actually check out the whole entire PC build, there's a link in the description down below or up there. It could be anywhere, honestly, but just check it out because you'll see how to build this, what all the parts we used, and of course they'll be in the description down below as well, but highly, highly recommend going with something like this right now.
We do really appreciate those who do use the links in the description when they do buy stuff because, you know what, it helps us out.
And if you don't, we don't appreciate you.
Yeah, no, we don't appreciate you. Kidding.
We love all of you.
Yeah. Some more than others.
All of you. So as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our Twitch down below because we'd really appreciate if you guys drop some subs and some follows. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe once again. Just do it twice.
Do it twice.
For all
2
the
times.
channels, And also use the affiliate links in the description down below if you want to buy any of these parts because they do help us. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Like.
I want you to comment, like, comment, and subscribe down below.